So we're going to be starting with a warm up. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see a little better. We're going to do a reverse lunge with a twist. So I like to bring my hands kind of right center, reverse lunge, twist, come back to center. We'll alternate, so we do the other leg, reverse lunge, twist towards that back foot, okay? So warm up, so you decide how low into that lunge you're going, okay? Just gradually warming up the body. One side and then the other. Chest is raised. We'll do one more each side. All right, then we're going to stand it up. We're going to bring the feet hip width apart. We are going to be doing a squat left and right. So we'll choose a side. We'll step out, bring those feet back together, step out, bring them back together. So it's pushing the hips back, sitting into that squat. One side and then the other. Couple more here. Let's do 3 more each side. Uh-oh, my audio, my video. My phone is being mean. Okay, and I'll come back here in a second. Hopefully stay. All right. Always a good sign, right? All right, we're going to stand up at the top of our mat if you have a mat. If not, just find a space where you have enough room to walk your body out into a plank, okay? We're going to come down to the ground, walk those hands out to a plank, and then we're going to bring one foot around to outside of the hands, take it back, and then the other one, kind of opening up the hips. Then we'll walk those hands back up. So we'll do that whole sequence again. Come down, walk the hands out, foot comes around, foot comes around, walk the hands back, stand up. Again, come down, walk it out, stretch and warm up that hip. The other side, and back up to the top. One more, okay? Bring it down, step it around, and around, and back. All right, and up at the top, very good. We're going to start standing, okay? We're going to be working one side of the body. I'm going to bring my feet a little wider than hip width apart. We're going to do a cross body knee. So I'm going to choose this knee. I'm going to bring it across the body, tap it, tap that foot down to the ground, and do a leg lift, okay? So it'll be a tap and a leg lift. Reach and a leg lift. We're standing tall through the whole movement, nice and controlled. Okay, got a flexed foot on that leg lift. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, shake it out. We got to do that other side, of course. Okay, so tap out that foot. We're going to tap the knee, side leg lift, tap, and lift. You decide how high you lift, okay? Just whatever is comfortable within your range of motion. Give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, excellent. Shake that out. So we're going to do a reverse lunge to a knee. Then I'm going to give an option to take it up here in just a second. We will stick with one side and then move to the other for this one, just to keep it, easy. Okay. So we'll do that reverse lunge, and we'll come up to a knee. Okay. So this is our level 1 option. If you're looking to take it up, we're going to do a straight leg reach for the toe. Okay. You are also welcome to stick with the knee. We're working on balance, Working on core here. Nice. Standing tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Then we have to do that other side, okay? So stand tall. Nice big step back. We'll start with the knee at the top, okay? And then when you're ready, if you're ready, you can add the reach for the toe with that straight leg. Now don't feel bad if you can't actually touch that toe. Just reach in that direction, okay? Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. For our next one, I'm going to start us off without any equipment and then give the option of adding a dumbbell in, okay? It's going to be another balance move. Every time we do balance, we're using our core. So we're going to come stand on one foot. I'm going to reach towards the floor and then reach up and overhead. So if you want, you can grab a single dumbbell, okay? We're going to hold that dumbbell in the opposite hand of the foot that comes up off the ground, okay? I demonstrated same side when I didn't have anything. So watch yourself, I'm watching myself too. Okay, so we're gonna bring that foot up. I'm gonna start by reaching overhead, hinging with a nice straight back towards the floor, and then back up, okay? We don't wanna be rounding towards the floor. In some ways, it's almost like a little deadlift here. And again, you can use no weights at all. That is also an acceptable option. And mid-range for people who struggle with balance is to kickstand the toe right here, okay? So you're still putting a lot more of the weight on that standing leg, but not all of it. Whew, balance is hard while talking. All right, 2 more. 2. And 1. We made it through, okay. Then we have to do that other side though, right? Okay, so weight comes through the other hand. Come onto that other foot. Start overhead, hinge and reach. Again, make sure it's a hinge. Make sure you're keeping it a strong back. Focusing on that balance. Slowing it down as needed. Hang in here with me. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Whew. Probably have one leg that is burning a little bit right now. That's totally fine. Okay, so if you have a mini band, those little circular bands, or even like some physical therapy bands that you could tie into a knot, I'm going to be using that next. The moves we're going to do are also completely able to be done with just your body weight. So the first move that we're going to be doing, I'm going to be taking my band, putting it around the legs and up above the knees, okay? We're going to just be doing some lateral walks. So come down into kind of a squat, step, bring the feet together, step, bring the feet together, step, bring the feet together, and head back. If you do not have a band, you just sit into that squat. You do the same thing, you just have a little bit less resistance, okay? All right, so I can take about 3 steps one direction, and 3 steps the other on my mat. So let's do 3 together. So come down, out, together, out, together. 1 more, then we'll take it the other direction. 1, 2, and 3. Take it again. 1, 2, and 3. See if you can sink lower. 1, 2, and 3. Take it down again. 2, and 3. Bring it back. We're going to go 1 more time, okay? If you need to stand up, shake it out, you can. If you can, stay here with me. Last couple reps. Nice. Stand it up. Okay, I'm going to be keeping this band here with me. If you have a band, keep yours with you. We're going to be coming down to the ground and doing some clamshells with the band, okay? So for our clamshell, if you've never done one before, we're gonna be laying on our side. We're gonna be bending the knees and then stacking knees over knees, heels over heels, okay? You can support yourself right here on an elbow with your hand on your head, or you can lay all the way down. Either way is acceptable. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the feet, so the feet are still touching. We're gonna open up and then close back together. Again, this can be done without a band if you do not have one, okay? Let's go ahead and do 12 on this side, then we'll switch over to the other and do 12 on that side. All right, here we go. Let's open and close. Open and close. Nice. You can kind of support yourself here. You don't want to be rocking too much. Use that core to help you stay right here. We're over halfway. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We're going to be flipping over to that other side. Okay, got to keep it even. Got to do both sides. Stack again, and again, you can be up on the elbow or you can be laying down, whatever feels better to your body. Let's open and close. Open and close. Nice. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, we can be done with the band if you have one for now. So I'm going to set mine over to the side. We're going to be laying down on our back to do a bridge variation. So it's bridge. Knees are bent, feet are on the ground, okay? We're going to be lifting up, squeezing. So this is our regular bridge. We lift, squeeze, and then lower back down. We're going to be doing a bridge march though. So we're going to lift up into that bridge, and then we're going to bring a knee towards the chest. Does not have to come anywhere near the chest. That's just the direction it's going. And then we'll do the other one towards the chest, okay? All right, here we go. 12 each knee. Try and stay nice and high. Squeeze the glutes. And of course, breathe for me. That's the very most important part. If it becomes too much, you can always drop down, take a beat, okay? Halfway through. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we have another variation that we're going to do here. Level 1 is going to be what we call a dead bug. So dead bug, got my low back pressing into the mat. I'm going to bring my feet up, and then I'm going to bring my hands up. You can straighten them or bend them. Bending is a little easier. And we're going to take opposite hand and opposite leg. Okay, so right leg and the left hand, and then bring it back to center, and then do the other side. Okay, so that's a level 1. If you're wanting to combine that move with bridge and make it a little more advanced, that's going to be an option. So you'll lift up. I will bring my hands right here. Oh. So this one is a little opposite, okay? You bring it to the center. Whoop, if I can coordinate my body right. There we go. So it comes up, bring them both down. Straighten that leg, bring the hand and the foot down, okay? If that confuses you too much, just stick to that original dead bug, okay? All right, I'm gonna see if I can get my act together and do this one. Okay, so I'm gonna lift up into that bridge, bring my hands up, straighten one leg, opposite arm and leg go towards the floor, bring it center, opposite arm and leg towards the floor, and center. There we go. So if you're doing the one where you're not lifted into bridge, make sure that you are trying to press that low back into the floor. If not, you're here with me and you are trying to lift that low back up off the floor, okay? All right, just a few more of these. The leg comes up, then the arm and the leg go towards the floor, back to center. Maybe 2 more each side. One more each side. Nice. Okay, calm down. Alrighty. Now there might be moves in this workout that you're not a fan of. Everyone is entitled to have some least favorite moves. When I work with clients, they're always allowed to tell me, please never make me do this move again. Unfortunately, you don't have that choice today. All right. So we're going to be grabbing our band again. If you have it, we're going to be putting it around our wrist and we're going to be using it to do some Supermans, okay? So with the Supermans, we're going to lift up into the Superman, and at the top, as we're lifted up, we'll pull down towards our chest and then take it back up. This is a really good exercise to do if you're trying to progress pull-ups. It kind of helps you get that pulling motion. If you do not have a band, same thing, lift, pull the chest and back up. Let me show you what it looks like on the ground in the Superman. Okay? We come down, we lift, we pull, we take it up and down, okay? So we'll do 12 of these. If you would prefer to just do a regular Superman, please do that instead, okay? All right, keep those eyes on the floor. Here we go. Lift up and pull, back up and down, up, pull, up and down. Nice. So we're doing a little bit of back work here, a little bit of lat work as well. Halfway, guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay. We can set this band to the side. All right, we're going to be flipping back over onto our back. We're going to be doing a leg lower exercise. I'll start us off with a low option and then give options to take it up a little bit. Okay? So, option 1 for a double leg lower is to take these hands and kind of place them underneath the glutes, underneath the tailbone, okay? Kind of find a place that feels comfortable. And you're going to lower those legs down towards the ground and then bring them back up, okay? Modifications is to just, not take it as far down, but you only take it halfway. Ways to make it ways to make it harder is to lift the shoulder blades up off the ground, and I will demonstrate that right now. For me, I actually prefer to lift my shoulder blades up off the ground because it helps me focus on my core more, but play around and see what feels good to you. So that would be a lift right here, lowering down and back up, okay? All right, so let's bring those legs up to the top, lower them down, and bring them back up. Do try to keep that low back pressed into the mat. Think about the abs being our primary movers here. Okay, we don't want the hips taking over. They're there to help. Very good, breathe for me. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Bring those legs down to the floor. Bring the arms overhead. Let's stretch from the toes all the way to the fingers, taking a nice deep breath in and out. One more time, in and out. Very good. Okay. We are going to be flipping over. We're going to be doing a push-up variation. I'm going to give you lots of different options depending on where you are in your push-up journey, okay? So we're going to be combining a push-up with what we call a spider. So a spider is where you're in a plank and the knee comes around to the outside of the elbow, okay? So I'm going to start with a low option, build it up. So a low option would be doing a push-up on your toes, push-up right there, and then you can either stay here on the knees and bring that knee around, or pop up onto the toes and bring that knee around, okay? So we'll alternate push-up with those. If you do your push-ups on your toes, which is what I'm going to be doing, feel free to do that, okay? And if I have anybody out there that's feeling super advanced, I will demonstrate this once. And you're welcome to take it the whole way, but I'll demonstrate it once. Is to do the push-up with the spider. Those are hard, okay? What I'm going to be demonstrating though is the alternating, okay? Do what your body needs to do, okay? Start with the push-up, then do a knee to elbow, knee to elbow. We will do just 8 to 10 of these. If you get to 8 and you are totally gassed, stop. If you can hang in with me for 10, do it, okay? So push up, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Push up, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Remember to breathe. Very important. Pace these at your own pace. If you need to take a break, take a break. I'm at 5. Almost there. Remember, if you need to stop at 8, you can stop at 8. Got one more. Nice. When you're done, come to those knees, arms out in front, sit back in child's pose. Nice deep breath in and out. One more time, in and out. All right. We're going to be doing a Russian twist next, okay? So I'm going to be grabbing one dumbbell. And if you don't have a dumbbell, you can actually do this body weight as well. But I'm going to grab my dumbbell. So, Russian twist. Let me quickly run through this one. Knees are bent, feet are on the ground. You lean back to kind of feel those abs engaged. Try to give a nice strong back. What we're going to be doing is twisting side to side. I'm going to take a dumbbell, hold it right here in my hands, and twist side to side. If you want to take it up a notch, like if you're feeling very confident about this, then what you'll be doing is you'll lean back and lift those feet up off the ground and twist right here, okay? If you start to feel it pulling on the hips, bring those feet back down and twist right here, okay? The feet will help it pull on the feet on the ground will help it pull on the hips a little less, all right? Okay, let's set it up. Knees bent, heels kind of rested on the ground. Lean back, feel those abs engaged. If you want, lift the feet. Let's twist side to side for 12. Force breathing. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Sit up for me. So our next exercise is going to use a dumbbell again. You can use the same one. You can grab a lighter one. So what we're going to be doing is a plank, either on knees or on toes. And the one dumbbell will sit outside of the hands like it is right now. It'll pick that dumbbell up, take it over around the other side, okay? Pick it up, bring it and bring it over to the other side. So we're exchanging it from one side to the other. If you don't have a dumbbell handy, you can always just tap on that side, okay? Bring the arm under. This can be done from the knees as well. So you're right here, weight and weight, okay? Whatever your body needs you to be doing today, take that option, okay? All right, bring it up to that plank, either on the toes or on the knees. Try and get those shoulders over the wrist. Grab that weight, bring it around, and bring it around. One side, and then the other. You want to try and minimize motion from the rest of the body, okay? A little bit of movement is okay, but we don't want to be flinging ourselves side to side. Breathe for me. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and return that weight to where it started. Nice. Come to those knees. Roll those wrists for me. Our wrists do a lot of hard work for us when we're doing lots of planks, okay? Shake it out. All right, set that dumbbell back to the side. If you have a band, we're gonna hit the band exercises again. If you don't, that's fine, just do it without the band, okay? So we're taking the band, putting it around the legs, bringing it up above the knees, okay? We're gonna be doing those 3 squatted walks, one direction and then back, okay? We'll do it 5 times. So 3 down, 3 back, that counts as 1. Come down into that squat with me, here we go. 1, 2, and 3, work it back. 1, 2, and 3, excellent job. See how low you can go, or at least try to stay down, okay? And back. 2 more times. I'm gonna try and slow down my last set, okay? Slow and intentional. Sink in low. Bring it back, sink low. Nice, stand it up. Whew, shake that out a little bit. Coming down to the mat for some clamshell snacks, okay? So I'm keeping my band with me, coming down, bending my knees, stacking the legs, okay? I'm gonna come down. I always have my head propped up just because I'm used to looking around the classroom and seeing people. These days that's a little different, but it's still ingrained in me. You're welcome to lay down, of course, okay? All right, let's open and close that clam. Keeping the feet, the edges of the feet together. Pivoting like they're a door hinge. Keeping that bottom leg on the ground, halfway. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. And then we have to, of course, flip over and do the other side. All right. Stack those legs with those bent knees. Prop yourself upright here. Open and close. Nice. Halfway. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, we're going to be taking the band off of the legs. We're going to do those Supermans with the pull, okay? So the band will be going around the wrist, right here, lifting up, pulling at the chest, okay? Again, if you prefer to just do regular Supermans, where you lift and lower, feel free to do so, okay? All right, so flip around, come down to your tummy, arms overhead, lift and pull, back up and down, eyes on the ground. Helps us keep our neck from being strained. Nice. Halfway. Hang in here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Come down to the ground. You can take that band off and kind of just toss it to the side. We're going to bend these elbows, bring them in close to the body and lift the chest up off the ground, okay? You should be feeling a stretch kind of in that low back, maybe a little bit through the abs. If you don't, maybe you do a lot of yoga, you're welcome to push it up into a full cobra, okay? But if you're feeling it here, stay here for me, okay? Nice. All right. We are going to finish off our last 2 exercises for today. We will do Russian twist. You can grab a dumbbell if you'd like. And then we'll do the plank where you're reaching around. If you have a weight, you can exchange the weight, okay? Those will be the last 2 exercises. And then we will stretch it out for a little bit. So Russian twist is first. Knees are bent, heels are rested on the floor. We're gonna lean back, activate those abs, try and stay here. If you'd like, with those feet, let's twist. Nice. Nice and strong. Halfway. Give me 4, 3, 2, and And one, very good. Sit up, bring the heels together, the soles of the feet together, sorry, the soles of the feet. And hinge forward a little bit, just stretching out those hips a tiny bit before we move on to that plank with the weight exchange. Hopefully my mic is not picking up too much of the conference call happening in the other room. Working at home is so fun. All right. We are going to come and do that plank with the optional weight exchange, or just the plank where you're reaching through and touching to the other side. Okay. Last exercise, and then we stretch it out. So I'm going to come up into that high plank. I'm going to be on my toes with knees and then knees, and be on your knees. Nice steady base, shoulders over the wrists. Grab that weight, bring it around, and bring it around. One side, and then the other. I'm going to do 10 of these. Breathe for me. Halfway. Remember to check that plank. You being nice and strong. 2 more. Gotta check my plank sometimes too. And 1 more. Bring that big weight back to where it started. Nice. All right. You can set that weight to the side. You are done with it. Okay? We're gonna come, we're gonna sit back in child's pose, arms stretched out, lean back, sinking towards the heels. Nice deep breath in and out. 1 more time in and out. All right, we're going to take this child's pose a little bit through the side. I'm going to take 1 arm up and over, leaning into my opposite hip and pulling through the side. Relax into the stretch. Let's uncross. Let's recross, taking this arm up and over and leaning into that hip. Good. And back. All right. We're going to have a seat. Okay. We're going to take 1 leg out to the side, bend this other leg in front, sitting in modified vertical stretch. Take the opposite arm across the leg, and the other one down, reaching for shin, ankle, toe. Everyone's flexibility is different, so just reach for what you can. Then bring those hands on the floor in front of you, just leaning into it, just as much as feels good. If it feels like it's pulling, ease up a little bit. And set it up. Let's take this other leg out to the side, bend this one here in front. This arm comes across the body, and this one comes down that leg. Okay, just reaching for what you can. Maybe it's your knees, maybe it's your shins, maybe it is that toe. All right, then bring those hands to the floor in front of you. Just lean ever so slightly into it. And sit up. All right, bring those legs out in front, bend 1 knee, cross it over and hug that knee into your chest. Okay? If you'd like to take this deeper and add a spinal twist, sit tall, take a hand behind and look over that shoulder. Then come back to center, we'll do that other side. So straighten this leg out, bend this one and cross it over, hug it into your chest, and then of course if you'd like to add that spinal twist, hand comes behind, we turn and we look over the shoulder while sitting as tall as we can. All right, come back to center. We're gonna lay down on the ground. We're gonna do some hip and glute stretches. We worked our hips and glutes quite a bit today. So roll down to the ground. Both legs come down to the ground, then we'll bend 1 knee, Hug that knee towards the chest, kind of almost up towards the armpit. Just wherever feels good. Take a nice deep breath in and out. One more time, in and out. Then we'll take that opposite hand of the knee that's bent, grab that knee and gently pull it across the body. This other arm lays out to the side, trying to keep these shoulder blades on the floor as best as we can. Then bring this knee back to center. Take this leg down to the ground. We'll do the same thing with the other side. So bend that other knee. Grab it and hug it towards the chest. Taking a few nice deep breaths while we're here. Then take that opposite hand, grab that knee and gently pull it across the body while the arm lays out to the side. And come back to center. Keep this knee here. Bring that other knee up, so now you have both knees. If you'd like, you can add a little rocking motion side to side. I think it feels good, but not everybody feels the same way. So do what makes you feel good. Kind of hug those knees. Feel those hips relaxing a little bit. And come back to center, okay? We're going to go into figure four. So we're going to release the knees. We're going to cross an ankle over the opposite thigh. We're going to thread the hands around that leg, grab the bottom leg, and gently pull. Okay? Make sure that this knee is not collapsing towards the chest so that it's trying to stay nice and straight. Feel that through the glute, through that hip. All right, release. Let's switch and do the other side. Cross that ankle over, grab that bottom leg and gently pull. And release. Bring those feet down towards the ground. Grab the backs of your legs and gently roll yourself up. We're going to find a place to just sit for a second. We're going to take one hand to the ground, reach up and overhead with the other hand, kind of supporting ourselves with the hand on the ground. Lean into it and reach. All right, we're going to sit up, and as we sit up, we're going to grab the top of our head gently with the hand, and then just gently pull, reaching out with this hand, okay? And release. Bring this hand down to the floor, reach up and over. Gonna sit up, catch the head with those fingers, and gently stretch the neck here for just a tiny bit. Very gentle stretch. And release. All right, we're gonna end with a little breathing flow that also kind of helps open up the chest. So we're gonna bring our hands together, palms together, pressing right here in front of the chest. If you do yoga, you may know this as heart center or prayer position, okay? We're gonna inhale our arms up overhead. And we're gonna exhale, separate the hands, pull the elbows towards the body, okay? We call this cactus. We're gonna inhale back up. And exhale down. Okay, so I'll do that 3 times. Let's inhale up. Exhale from the chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale down. One final time for me. Inhale up. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, hands up. Exhale down. All right. Hopefully you're feeling worked out a little bit and stretched out a little bit. Stop the recording.